So, a couple years ago, specifically 2020, you might have remembered SalC1 uploaded a video of playing Minecraft 1.16 on Windows 98. Since then, I've been trying to figure out how to do it myself, because he did not provide any instructions on how to get it to work on Windows 98. All he said was, yeah, I had my friend go through and fix some dependencies and stuff. So, it's been a couple of years, but finally, I can proudly say, I got it working on Windows 98. This is the Overkill Windows 98 computer you've seen in previous videos with the Core 2 Quad. Let me turn back up the volume. Actually, I'm going to turn that down a little bit. There we go. Oh, wait, hang on. Here we go. This is the Core 2 Quad machine that some of you probably recognize from an older video on this channel. It's just had a fresh reinstall because the old install was giving me a bunch of crap. But this is Minecraft 1.16.5. Not the newest version anymore, but still the newest version we can run on Windows 98 until somebody figures out how to port Java, until somebody figures out how to port Java 17 to Windows 98, which I'm not going to hold my breath. I think is legitimately impossible to do, but maybe somebody will figure out how to do it. But as you can see, I have a couple of mods installed, namely Sodium, so I have everything down to low, but we will crank it up a little bit. How about 8 chunks? Yeah, that'll do. Now, there's only one problem with this, which I don't know if Sal also encountered the same problem, but if we go to the folder where I have Minecraft installed to, which is here, saves, and we delete the session.lock from this folder, and we try and play a single player world. It'll just say failed to access world beans, but that's not too big of an issue because we can just run a server. So I have a server running on my main PC, just for testing reasons, so we can go ahead and connect to that. Maybe. As you can see, well, there's a couple of other problems. First, the mouse does not work for moving the camera around for, I legitimately don't have any idea. But we can still move around the world. We can break up this guy's house, because it's funny. I'm funny. And also, as you can see, we're getting, besides that lag spike, we're getting pretty good FPS. We can fly around the world pretty well. It's got a little bit of lag spiking issues, but other than that, it's pretty good. But it's just not handling raw mouse input. But we can still interact with, like, the menus, like this. So if I wanted to, say, get a block of TNT, and maybe, like, a flint and steel. Oh, and the shift key doesn't work either. Although I think that was a problem in Windows, or on Minecraft 1.82. So we can just blow it up. Now you might be wondering, how did you get this to run? Well, there's a couple of things that goes into it. first, obviously, you're going to need kernel EX installed, which, if we go C, Windows, kernel EX, which is right here. I have it updated to 2016 with a couple of extra things, and you need to grab this special psapi.dll from MSFN, or else Java 8 won't start. As for the copy of Java 8 we are using, I have that in my program files, JRE8, I think. Wait, yeah, JDK 8. This is just a old OpenJDK platform binary from 2017. It's about update 120, so not that particularly new, but I just downloaded this zip from GitHub and it works great. Shut up, Minecraft, I don't want to listen to your bullshit. But all you do is you update Windows 98 fully, so basically you can run Autopatcher, I guess. You can use the unofficial Windows 98 Service Pack, that's what I do personally. Then install kernel EX, update it to 2016, then plop this psapi.dll into the folder, and then Java 8 should just run. If you're getting failed to load jvm.dll errors, that's related to not having a working PSI or psapi.dll. Then the next thing you're going to want to do is, despite the fact that you have working Java 8, Minecraft 1.16 will just crash the JVM. And that's because of, here, I'm going to zoom in a bit here, just so you can see it a little bit better. That's because of LWJGL. So if we go into the libs folder, you can see in here, we have actually gone ahead, I've gone to LWJGL3's website, gone to customize, and picked, I'll just put a picture on the screen. Alright, so I'm currently in the middle of editing this video, but I feel like I should elaborate a little more on how you're supposed to obtain the replacement LWJGL libraries that you're going to need to run Minecraft. So first you have to go to www.lwjgl.org, which is the official website for LWJGL, and then click Customize. Then make sure Zip Bundle is selected. For natives, select Windows x86 64. If you need like Mac OS or whatever, you can also pick those, but I don't need Mac OS. For presets, just click Custom, and for the components, you're gonna want GL, GLFW, Gemalec, OpenAL, OpenGL, STB, and tiny file dialogues. And for version, you're going to want, for better mod compatibility, like with Sodium, you're going to want 320. 316 also works, but causes Sodium to crash. 322 is what actually ships with Minecraft 1.16, but that just causes JVM crashes. So you're going to want 320 for best compatibility. Once you have that, just click Download Zip. So once you download it, you'll be presented with something like this. This contains the jar files, so anything that doesn't have -native -windows on it. So basically, all of the files I just selected are the actual libraries that go in with the rest of the Minecraft libraries. Then you're gonna have to extract the natives. So for each one of these, you're going to want to open it up and grab the DLL file that has 32 in its name. So in this case, you'd take lwjgl32.dll, or in the case of tinyfd, that tinyfd. Let me make the window bigger here. You take lwjgl_tinyfd.32, take all of those and put them in the natives folder. That will allow the game to launch fine. That's all I got for this quick edit into the video, so back to the original video. You pick all the options, and for version, you pick LWJGL 3.2.0. This gives you working binaries, So these are the support libraries, and the more important part is if we go to the natives, it gives you working natives that do not crash the JVM. That's the main part that causes all the problems. If you replace LWJDL3, it'll just work. You'll be able to play Minecraft 1.16 on Windows 98. We can show this if we type, well, if we go ahead to the installation itself, and we go to Minecraft MC116, and if we open modded.bat in Notepad++ here, you can see in terms of launching it, it is literally just run the Java executable. This is how much RAM I've been able to get away with. Make sure you set this launch argument. Hang on. Make sure you add this launch argument, otherwise it will be very unhappy and will just crash because it can't find its libraries. Then just set everything else the way you have set it, and that will allow you to launch the game. Of course, you can use a custom launcher too, which once I finish up my launcher, will be able to you'll be able to use that to launch the game instead, but for right now, it's not finished yet. It should be finished soon. But yeah, we're just gonna let this launch here really quickly. Come on. I'm gonna zoom out here a little bit. Hang on. Come on. There we go. I hate iPhones. So once this loads up here, maybe. Just due to the nature of this OS, it takes a couple minutes to load here, but once it does load, it will work fine. As you can see, it is loading and has not crashed the JVM, so I'm going to declare this a win. Sal may have never released his method of doing it, but now we don't need it. We can just do it. And as I showed, the only problem is the mouse doesn't work. I've tried different PS2 port mice. I've tried like a frickin' ball mouse. It just doesn't work. I don't know why. I'll have to look into it, but also, if you want to replicate this at home, make sure you have a NVIDIA graphics card supported by the 81.98 driver version, as that is the only driver to implement OpenGL 2 for Windows 98. If you don't have that, you're gonna have to do what Sal did and run in software rendering mode, which is going to run way, way worse. But that's all I got. I figured I'd put out a short video showing this in action, showing you it runs good, showing you can run with sodium to increase performance. Yeah, that's all I got. There's probably not going to be a video for a little while because of just all the videos I put out this month, but we'll see what happens if I decide to make another video sooner. But thanks for watching. Have a good day.